But tonight, he's the enemy. Can't let him beat us. It ain't gonna be easy, and that's for sure. So here we go.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the New York side. Winslow comes in for Chris Bosh. Green, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Chalmers in for Goran Dragic. And a new group in for the Knicks. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Lopez. Williams comes in for Porzingis. Freak's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Jose Calderon. On the court for the Knicks, Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Anthony out there with Williams. Then it's Kevin Seraphin. And it's Galloway in at the point guard. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
He said that they will be focusing a lot of their defensive effort into slowing down Carmelo Anthony. I asked him for specifics, and he said, Melo is such a dynamic player, there really isn't any single thing we'll do that will be the answer. Instead, we're just going to throw everything we have at him and see how he handles it. Guys?
And thank you for that, Doris.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
The Knicks leading by 5. And one thing about Mario Chalmers last season, he really had to play a different role. And it took him some time, Greg, to get used to.
Yeah, anytime your team loses a superstar like LeBron James, other guys get asked to do a little bit more. Mario was asked to be more of an aggressive scorer, a role that isn't so easy to jump into after 6 years of being that fourth or fifth option in the offense.
And it's Green missing. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And it's Miami with the rebound. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continue to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
And the wide open shot from Chalmers. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Anthony. And what a tough position Luol Deng found himself in last year in a small forward swap of sorts. LeBron James goes from Miami to Cleveland. Deng goes from Cleveland to Miami. He had his choice. There was Atlanta that was in the mix there too. But he goes to the Miami Heat. He's bounced around a little bit, but still a very big talent.
He is. And, you know, he kind of likes following legends. Remember, Scottie Pippen was that great small forward in Chicago, and Luol Deng was the next heir apparent. So he seemed to be pretty comfortable stepping into LeBron's role. Unfortunately, not able to deliver at the same level. And let's face it, the problem is you can't make up for losing the best player in the game, and that's the case here in Miami for Luol.
Here's Freak. No luck. Great D that time from Green. They push it up 4 on 3. Right side Deng. Feeds to Winslow. Deng dishes to Chalmers. There's the pick. And the wide open shot from Green. No good from outside. Galloway. No good.
Give it up for your Heat dancer.
And before the game, we heard from Chris Bosh. While they're taking it one game at a time, he definitely sees the big picture.
As a veteran, you know what's at arm's length for you. You know the possibility of your season. You know if you can make the playoffs or you're not going to make it, or what seed is within reach. And, you know, we have to start making a push to be in a good position during that time.
Chris Bosh has become one of the wise old... For Miami, Chris Anderson has checked in for Whiteside. Dang comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Green. And it's Chalmers in for Goran Dragic. And New York, looking at who they've got. Freak in at shooting guard. Kevin Serafin is out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Anthony, and it's Galloway in at the point guard position.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Anderson against Lopez. Over in the corner, Chalmers. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Freak with the rebound.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Miami trailing. And here is Chalmers. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Pass to Wade. And it's Dang in the corner. 5 to shoot. Fires top of the key. He scores with that shot. And now he's 3 of 8.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Galloway, the pass to Freak. 1:27 left in the first half. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks provided a nice lift. He ended with 14 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge.
They grabbed their own miss. The kick out to Dang. And it's Wade in the corner from past the arc. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time. 9 points for Wade.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Serafin kicks to Anthony. Now here's Freak. Wade is covering. Wade against Anthony. Here's Serafin. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's Wade. Back to Chalmers. Unloads from 13. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Nice.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get under. A different look for Miami. Chris Anderson has checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Green in for Dwayne Wade. Bosh in the Birdman. Chris Anderson at the 4 and 5. Dragic is out there with Green. And it's Winslow in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Dragic to tie. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And one of Goran Dragic's greatest traits, Greg, excelling in the open court. High energy point guard, a lot like you, speed to burn, very smart guy, coveted by many.
He really is. And Kevin, he transitions from defense to offense as quickly as anyone in the league, a la Tony Parker, except he's also equally adept at facilitating for others and spotting up for the 3, or just taking it to the rack himself.
Green kicks to Bosh. Passes it to Dragic. There's Winslow, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in. And, you know, back to Goran Dragic, many of his transition opportunities start with his aggressive defense. Very active with his hands, has the instincts to jump passing lanes, the long arms, to pick off passes. Suddenly, when he gets a steal, he's off and running.
And talking about Goran Dragic, the one thing he has to be careful with is being over-aggressive.
For the New York Knicks, they come in off the loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. And New York, looking at who they've got, Freak in a 2-guard. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Derek Williams. And it's Kevin Seraphin, and it's Galloway in at the 1.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Freak kicks to O'Quinn. Pass to Freak. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Miami. Freak.
Gets the first. That stretches their lead to 8.
Money.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game here.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
On the wing, Dang. To the paint. Whiteside dishes to Chalmers. Offensive rebound, Heat. In the corner, Winslow with it. Whiteside kicks to Chalmers. Winslow, the pass to Whiteside. Left side, Anderson. The 3 from Chalmers missed. So it's New York.
Carmelo.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony. It's just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.
I told you, Dom Pagnotti always delivers. Brand Jordan Freak prototypes. Open the box, check them out.
Ooh, it's like Christmas and my birthday on the same day. Oh, Dom.
You love them?
I love them.
Hey, they're waiting for your approval for production.
Approved.
Approved?
Approved.
Done.
Yeah.
I'll make the call.
In Pagnotti we trust.
I told you you'd love them.
Man.
Hey, I'm going to have you playing in those in 30 days or less.
Oh, money. Oh, man.
Freaking and vibing. Freaking and vibing.
Freaking and vibing in these, baby.